All right, shalom, shalom. This is Arakar Rubin coming out of Lions Den of Yasharala camp. First and foremost, only of all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakak, Wadash Ma'amaf. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elder as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala camp, Ahara 1. Salutations to all the occupants around the four corners of the earth, pursuit to sincerity. Today I have a lesson with the willingness edifying to the hopefully elect out there. And with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into it, man. And once again, just came across these precepts, transferring my notes from my old sword to the new one. And this had stuck out to me. And this is Sirach chapter 15. All right, and I'm going to start from verse 1. I ain't know I had 10 precepts on here. That's what I was looking at. All right, this is Sirach chapter 15, verse 1. It says, "He that feareth the Lord will do good." All right. "And he that hath knowledge of the law shall obtain her." He that feareth the Lord will do good, man. So he that feareth the Lord, what it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. All right. So by you fearing the Lord, by you applying the knowledge and knowledge of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, you're going to get out there and apply that wisdom by doing the things that he say, man, which is going to show fear. All right. So, and it says, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. So man, and that's going into it too as well, man. Why? Because by going into the law, man, getting out here doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord, and by you getting out here, applying the wisdom of the Lord, that shows love, man. And guess what he says? If you love me, keep my commandments. So he that fear the Lord will do good. All right. The beginning of the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. And he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. So man, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, all right? And wisdom is the actions of knowledge being applied, man. So by you taking and consuming the whole role that the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai commanded us to do, all right? You're going to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. The Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Shalaki. And it says, and he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her. And he that hath the knowledge of the law shall obtain her, man. All right. So guess what, man? By having the knowledge of the law, you're going to try to do more things the more you gain of the law, the more you're going to try to do of the law to be more close to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. All right. Verse 2, it says, and as a mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin. So man, as a mother, she shall meet him. She's gonna, far as wisdom, man, she's gonna protect us, guide us, as in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8. Matter of fact, real quick. As like I said, as a mother, it'll meet us halfway. All right. This is Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8, verse 8. It says, if a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjectureth aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtlety of speeches, and can expound dark sentences. She foreseeth signs and wonders, and the events of season and times. Therefore I purpose to take her to me, to live with me, knowing that she would be a counselor of good things and a comfort in cares and grief. So as a mother, man, all right, as it says here, all right, and as a mother, she shall meet him and receive him as a wife with as a damn. Salakia, one more time. Sirach 15, chapter 2. Damn. Sirach chapter 15, verse 2. And as a mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of a virgin. All right. So man, as a mother meeting him, all right, these are things that a mother gonna do. All right. And as a mother, all right, carrying those wife duties, all right, this is what's gonna do, man. All right. What it says, as a wife married of a virgin, all right. It says, by wisdom doing that, these the attributes is gonna give towards you, man. This is how it's gonna help you, all right. She know of things of old, just like that mother telling you about the old days, this happened, that happened, whatever, and the third. All right. And also, and conjecture for white, what is to come. Teach you about the real world. All right. What's out here in the world? Hey, man, when you get older, da 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 da, you know, this, that, and the third. Hey, you expect this, expect that. You know, hey, the world always constantly changing, you know, things of that sort. But far as wisdom, hey, it teaches us, it conjectures us, all right, guides us aright, far as what's to come. All right, far as by way of prophecy, man, the Spirit of the Lord. Revelation 19:10. Okay. It says, and she knoweth the subtlety of speeches, all right, and can expound dark sentences, the subtlety of speeches, all right, far as going into different tongues, man, you know, far as the Old Testament and the New Testament, far as the Old Testament being translated from Hebrew to English, the New Testament from Greek to English, all right, and if I'm not mistaken, the Apocrypha with a little bit of both, and I want to say like a tad bit of Latin, if I'm not mistaken. So come, man, going into the subtlety of speeches, man. Hey, wisdom teaches that. All right. As far as wisdom, it teaches that the things that are pleasing to the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. That way we can get a deeper and more clear understanding of the scriptures of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right. And what else it says, and can expound dark sentences. All right. And what are those dark sentences? The parables of the Lord, the secrets of the Lord, man. All right. Allowing us to be able to go into these things and be able to understand and teach these things, man. All right. She foreseeth signs and wonders and the events of seasons and times. She foreseeth signs and wonders, man. You know, the things that go on in the sky, signs and wonders, as far as like, for instance, eclipse. I've been trying to get it out for the longest. I was about to say apocalypse, but the eclipse, solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, things of that sort. Planets lining up. You see all these things going on. Blood moons, wolf moons, pink moons, things of that sort. All right. And the events of seasons and times. All right. Being able to measure the time diligently in itself. All right. Not by way of prophecy in itself, but also by way of times of signification of the world when it comes to time of the Sabbath or the eight holy days, being able to acknowledge those days of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. All right. So by attaining to wisdom, that's why we ought to seek after her. All right. As it says, therefore I purpose to take her to me to live with me, knowing that she would be a counselor of good things and a comfort in cares and grief. All right. So come, man. Hey, back to Sirach chapter 15, verse 2. And it says, and the mother shall she meet him and receive him as a wife married of the virgin. With the bread of understanding shall she feed him and give him the water of wisdom to drink. So come, man. She's going to allow us, she's going to feed us the bread of wisdom, all right? With the bread of understanding shall she feed him, all right? Hey, that bread of understanding, all right? What the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua told us, consume the whole roll. All right, a lot of people get out here and consume the whole roll, but they're not able to comprehend nor be able to understand what they're reading. Why? Because they don't have the knowledge nor the wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. All right, but to be allied to the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, as it says once again in verse 3, it says, with the bread of understanding, all right, wisdom, shall she feed him and give him the water of wisdom to drink. All right, so wisdom will feed us, man. The knowledge and wisdom of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua feed us and allow us to be able to do the things that are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. So by us consuming the whole roll, as it tells us in the book of Ezekiel, all right, it says, with the bread of understanding shall she feed him and give him the water of wisdom to drink. He shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved. All right. So come, man, by us being fed that bread of understanding, all right, we're able to indulge in the scriptures and intake the knowledge of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and by us doing that, we're able to apply the wisdom of the Lord and get out here and push forth the truth of the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Once again, wisdom is just knowledge in action, all right? Verse 4, It says, he shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved. So come, man, hey, by standing upon the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is being on the solid foundation and not being able to be moved, man. All right, henceforth too, all right. As the times we're coming up in, Isaiah 33:6. All right. So what that's it. What was that? All right, verse 4, Sirach chapter 15, verse 4. It says, he shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved, and shall not rely upon, and shall rely upon her and shall not be confounded. So con, man. Buzz trusting in damn Slacky, man. It's 4 in the morning here, Slacky. I am a little tongue twisted, a little tired. I ain't sleeping, but a little tired. All right. So come once again, it says, he shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved, and shall rely upon her and shall not be confounded. So come, by us trusting in the wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, we'll be able to rejoice. Why? Because the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, says words should not return unto him void. So by us trusting in the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua words, and getting out here and pushing forth this truth, we won't be confounded, man. We'll be happy in that day. Why? Because at the end of the day, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua say his word's not going to return unto him void, but they're going to accomplish everything that he have commanded them to be able to do. They're going to accomplish everything that he have commanded them to do. All right. So come, man. All right. As it says, shall be stayed upon her and shall not be moved. All right. Not being moved, and shall rely upon her and shall not be confounded. All right. Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. So knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time, man. So how are we not going to be moved? By standing on this solid foundation of the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right. And by us doing that, we won't be able to be moved, man. Nothing will be able to sway us. Why? Because we know and understand that this is the truth of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right. So by us believing that, teaching that this is the truth of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, by us getting out here and exalting the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, all right, pushing forth the truth around the four corners of the earth by way of the unicorn, all right. Verse 5 of Sirach chapter 15, it says, she shall exalt him above his neighbors, and in the midst of the congregation shall she open his mouth. So, that's what wisdom is doing, man. Exalting us, all right, above our neighbors, above our brothers, all right. As far as the people out here, you got Romans 11:7, Israel that have not obtained the which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, man. All right. So come, man. With that being said, we're being exalted above our neighbors, above our brothers, man. All right. Yahweh Ratazah, I'm a part of that number. The men that are out here teaching the truth sincerely with me. All right. So come, man, by us obtaining to wisdom, it exalteth us over our neighbors, man. All right, by allowing us to get out here and push forth this truth and do the things that are pleasing to the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Why? Everybody else is not able to do that. Everybody else is out here making the sacrifice of fools, all right? Speaking of folly, all right? They're not speaking the truth of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right? So it says, she shall exalt him above his neighbors, and in the midst of the congregation she shall open his mouth. All right, and that's what it's doing, man. Proverbs, matter of fact. What it says, she shall open his mouth. It says, wisdom crieth in the street. Your wisdom crieth without, she uttereth her voice in the street, man. And that's what we're out here doing. Isaiah 58:1, cry aloud, spare none. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, man. And that's what we're doing, allowing that wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, to be able to cry out, man, to be able to be exposed in the streets by following the things that the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have commanded us to do, man. All right. Why? Because, you're supposed to be out here in the highways and byways pushing forth this truth, you know. All right. So it says, she shall exalt him above his neighbors, and in the midst of the congregation shall she open his mouth. All right. And that's what we're doing, man. All right. Out here, standing boldly for the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, standing stiffly for the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because if not, shit, if we're not doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord, how is this gospel going to be preached around the four corners of the earth, man? And by us doing that, that's allowing His will to be done. All right. So come, man. One domino falling allows everything else to fall in place. All right. So come, man. We getting out here, open our mouth, allowing wisdom to cry out in the streets. All right. Verse 7. All right, of Sirach chapter 15, it says, "But foolish men shall not attain unto her, and sinners shall not see her." As scripture say, wise men attain unto wise counsel, but foolish men, they're not going to do that, man. Hey, shit, they're going to continue to indulge in the folly of the world, man. All right, let's just go into a quick definition of that word attain. All right, it says to reach. It says attain means to reach, achieve, or gain something through effort, work, or time. And through experience of people, for instance, in my family, man, they're not going to try to attain the knowledge and wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. They're not going to try to attain the truth. Why? Because, at one point in time, I remember them saying, GMS, when we were a part of GMS, we're still a part of them by way of doctrine, by way of spirit, all right, falling up under the umbrella of GMS and also giving double honors to the apostles and elders, all right. He said, y'all go too deep, man. GMS go too deep, and that's something that we're allowed to be able to do, man. Yahweh Ratazah, once again, we're a part of that number, man. So we're able to go that deep, man. It says to work. All right, it says to reach, achieve, or gain something through effort, work, or time. All right, so by putting in the work, by putting in the effort, all right, by putting in the time, we're able to go that deep. Why? Because we're able to push and continue to go further than what we went before, man. All right. By way of a knowledge shall be increased, all right, to and fro, man, roughly paraphrasing, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua increasing our knowledge. He's increasing us, man. As we get closer and closer to the end, we see a clear picture, man. All right. So come, man. Once again, but foolish men shall not attain unto her, and sinners shall not see her. Sinners are not going to see her. Why? Because they're going to be blinded by the God of this world, man. They're going to be blinded by foolishness. They're going to be focused on the things that are pleasing to the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And they're not going to see it. Why? Because it's not meant for them to see, man. As it says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 10, all right, wisdom delivered from pain those that attended upon her. All right, guess what? It says, but foolish men shall not attain unto her, and sinners shall not see her. So, that's another lesson in itself. So they're not going to be able to see her. They're not going to be able to attain unto her. Once again, going to that word attain, they're not going to be able to reach or gain or even seek out the effort to reach or gain unto her, man. Or see fit to have the time to seek after the wisdom of the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Why? Because they're going to be focused on something else. They're going to feel like they have something else important to do, man. All right. Like scripture say, remember Lot's wife, all right? She was on the way out, but had to look back. Why? Because she felt in her heart and her la'ab and her mind that what she had on her mind was better than what the Lord, the Yahweh Bashem Yahushua commanded, man. So that's why 2/3 won't be able to attain upon her. 2/3 won't be able to attain unto wisdom, man. They won't be able to grasp upon wisdom, All right. Why? Verse 28, verse 8 of Sirach chapter 15, it says, for she is far from pride. 2/3 of our people are prideful, man. Especially the women. They walk around with their heads up high, with their nose tooted up, man. Acting like you can't tell them shit. I do security, I let them, nah, you can't go in right now. We close on the inside. You got to go to the window, whatever the case may be. Oh, I know. Damn, if you knew, then why your ass was walking to the fucking door then, and then have an attitude. That's our people, man. The men too as well, just prideful, man. So for she is far from pride, and men that are liars cannot remember her. So man, she's far from pride, and men that are liars cannot remember her, man. You got some that out here, let's use Nate the Snake, man. He far from pride, wisdom will not go into a defiled what it says in Wisdom of Solomon chapter 7. Can no defiled thing fall into her, man. So she removed herself from Nate. Why? Because at once he did have the truth. At once he was speaking the truth, man. he was speaking the things that are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Then he goes on, continue to stray further away from the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Called him Jesus, Christ. All right. Things of that sort. All right. Why? Because allegedly he took the bad, man. And you can see that too. Why? Because he won't acknowledge the name of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. He'll say one without the other, you know. All right. And men that are liars cannot remember him. So, hey, man. Oh, yeah, man. Nah, yeah, the name of the Lord ain't Yahweh Shai, da 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 da. Hey, continue to tell a lie for so long, you start to believe it, man. You know, hey, we're not going to go through any great tribulation before we enter the kingdom of heaven. And I've been doing a little research too, man. Hey, with these 501c3s, hey, ISUPK, IUIC, hey, shit, man. Hey, I don't know what it was. I just got on there, asking AI like different questions. All right, by them having these 501c3s, I was like, what are certain ways that people can take money and gain money through a 501c3 through a church? All right, by donations. All right, by selling not equipment, but merchandise and things of that sort. And then you get not launder the money, but basically get the money, all right, without reporting it, by taking it as donations, man, which they're constantly always asking for, man. Hey, asking for donations ain't in the scriptures, you know? All right. So, hey, they're not of the Lord. They're not for the Lord. They're for their pockets, man. They're for themselves, all right? The Lord is far from that. Why? Because they seek to fulfill their own will, which is gonna come to naught, man. Instead of fulfilling the will of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which they actually are by whatever they're doing, man. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai direct the steps, you know. All right. So verse 9 of Sirach 15. All right. It says, praise is not seemly in the mouth of a sinner, for it was not sent him of the Lord. So come, man. Hey, like scripture say, if a prophet be deceived, it is I that deceive that prophet, man. So come, man. Hey, if they out here not praising the Lord, it's because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have them not being able to praise him. All right. Praise is not seemly in the mouth of a sinner, for it was not sent him of the Lord. All right. The Lord ain't want them. The Lord ain't want to use them anyways. All right. So that's why you always got them out here. Oh yeah, man. Donate so we can get this jumbo jet to the booster club. Hey, donate so we can have a good Passover this year. Da 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 da. Whatever the case may be. All right. Verse 10 says, praise shall be uttered in wisdom, and the Lord will prosper it. So praise is going to be uttered in wisdom, man, and the Lord is going to prosper it. How is it going to prosper? By way of prophecy. All right. Because as we get out here and praise the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and push forth his word and exalt his word and spread this truth. All right. It's going to continue to be able to show it to be the truth by way of prophecies coming to pass and the things that we're speaking coming to pass, man. So that's how it's going to be prospered. All right. Hey, his word shall not return unto him void. So the things that we're speaking is going to be fulfilled, man. You know, and that's how it's going to prosper. It's going to endure into the end, you know. All right. It's going to see that it hit its target that it's been sent to, you know. All right. So, Khan, man, with that being said, Lord willing, this video was edifying. And once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakah, Kwadash, Baramath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elder as well, down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala Camp, Mahara 1. Salutations to all the Akin around the four corners of the earth, pushing truth, sincerity. Hey, Shalom, man. Keep pushing. We're almost out of here. Shalom, DTA.